You know, the other day, I was out on the streets, and somebody said, Kason, it's nice to see you, but why do they call you Setcher? And I said, no, not Setcher. It's Fetcher, with an F like Frank. Fetcher, because I will fetch Jacob his wine when we get to Jerusalem. Just wanted to get that straight.
You cleared it up quite well, I see. You've had an excellent show so far today. The first brother you had on, he saw I Want to Be White Billingsley, and he knew a bootlicker when he laid eyes on him, even if he came all the way from L.A. And beady-eyed Jim Shrewsbury, he's salivating at the lips.
And by the way, let's just stop 1 second here.
Go ahead.
When Tavis Smiley walked into this studio, he couldn't believe what he had just gone through with Dwight Billingsley.
No question.
Couldn't believe it.
I heard him say he's one of the most ignorant people he's spoken to in a long time. So even though he doesn't know Brother Jacob from a man in the moon, we share the same opinion concerning I Want to Be White Billingsley.
Now, let me also say that the show on Channel 11 will play on Saturday the 15th and then again on Sunday the 16th. Now, I assume this will be early in the morning. It's not going to be any primetime show, but if you get a chance, and I'm sure going to find this, because this has got to be the best, Tavis Smiley debating Dwight Billingsley. It's just got to be the best.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Hopefully he stood up like a man to I Want to Be White Billingsley and made him look like the moron that he is perceived to be.
He said he came very close to walking out because he said that the dealing with the moron that he was face-to-face with, he had never... This guy's from L.A. This guy's seen everything. He couldn't believe the stupidity that he was dealing with. I think that's really saying a lot.
Well, he a better man than me, because it'd have been a Geraldo. I'd have been raining blows upside his cranium. But let's move on. Shrewsbury, like I told you, I know you're riding home listening, my beady-eyed friend. I know you take great pleasure in Vervis being in the penitentiary. But let me say this. It will be the year of the treacherous Negro here in St. Louis. I can't believe it, Kason. You had Freeman sell out Velma Bailey and line the fat-bellied black preachers to get Slay in there, and all of a sudden he's trying to weasel back down to the ghetto and say, oh, but I need this other black on here because it's going to be 2 against 3. Y'all help me, please. And then you got, what, Cleo Willis campaigning openly against Freeman. Then you got Percy Green hates Cleo Willis. It's so much treachery. You got Sharon Tyus hate Bosley. You got Bosley hate Sharon Tyus. You got Bosley and so-and-such hating such and such. It's black-on-black crime at the highest political levels allowed by man. I don't feel a lick of sympathy for these Negroes because they had the chance to unite and take a prime example of what the heathen has been doing. But what do? He got more crumbs than I do. No, he got the pigger and I only got the pig foot. Well, I want the pig foot and the pigger. You Negroes are sickening. And moving on, it was so sickening, Kason, to watch that group of fat-bellied preachers go crawling up to the Oval Office, the Oval Office, and see Playboy Willie. Master President, sir, they're burning our churches, sir. Can you please help us, you and Missy Reno? We don't know what to do. You Negroes are sniveling cowards. If you laid out in the bushes with some loaded 12 gauges, and when them Klansmen came with them torches and killed them, it would not be one more church burned. But since you down in them churches, laying down before your white Jesus, I don't feel a lick of sympathy for you Negroes, because the time coming where those same ones who setting those buildings on fire, they gonna be setting you bootlickers on fire. Y'all better heed the word of Brother Jacob. In closing, let me say this. I took great pleasure yesterday in upsetting Donald Muhammad and his guests, the editor-in-chief of the Final Call. These Negroes on here honorable this and honorable that, but I broke all that up. And Donald, I know you're listening, my brother. Don't be upset with your brother Jacob. I told you I'm going to dialogue with you whether you want to or not. Don't attempt to cut me off, because I point out to you that this picture in this Final Call of Master Fard Muhammad looks like a white man or Adolf Hitler without a mustache, and y'all would dare twist y'all lips and tell my people that this was God. Y'all would come with this lunacy because the sinister up in Chicago got you Negroes down here pandering, trying to make all the money he can make, and then you want to elevate disciples to sell everything you have and give to the poor. In closing, when y'all see me and my brothers handle the sinister out of Chicago, you Negroes gonna holler and swear with all y'all might that y'all was never associated with them. But know this, there's angels in heaven who's documenting everything. And if Brother Jacob is wrong, let me be the first to be decapitated by your Mahdi or this white Adolf Hitler, this Ford Mohammed. But when you find out that I'm right, don't you Negroes put your tail between your legs and try to run to the woods, because we gonna down and we gonna work you over, because we got a fresh new shipment of penny bros in.